Okay, so we spent all this week up at Magee Marsh, which is known as the warbler capital of the world, for the biggest week in American birding, which is from May 8th to May 17th. There is a huge push of hundreds of different species of birds, mainly warblers. The first day we arrived there, we literally were greeted with sandhill cranes right off the side of the road with their little colt walking through the high grass. So that was a great way to start the trip. And then we got to the boardwalk, which is known as the busy part, but it's also where you're probably going to see the most amount of warblers. There we saw obviously a lot of yellow warblers, magnolia warblers, black-throated green warblers, Cape May warblers, palm warblers, warbling vireos, prothonotary warblers. I did see my first veery for the first time, which was really neat. I've never even heard of those guys before. And then I also saw my first scarlet tanager, which has been a big one on my list for a long time. I think my favorite thing I saw that day, though, was definitely the northern parula. I've never seen one before, but their colors are absolutely stunning. And that was all just on the first day. So we came back the second day, saw a lot of the same things that I had just mentioned. We did find a green heron nesting site, so we were able to watch them work on their nest some, and that was awesome. Third day, we saw a black-throated blue warbler, which is a really cool one. And then the fourth day, our last day, and also my luckiest day, I was super excited because we saw a mourning warbler and a Wilson's warbler. And I went on this trip really wanting to see a Wilson's warbler. I didn't get my hopes up too much, but I really, really wanted to see one, and it was the second to the last bird that we saw on that day. And then the last bird was the mourning warbler. Mourning warblers are super rare, super fast. They spend most of their time very, very low on the ground. You can barely see them. They might pop up for 1 or 2 seconds at a time. So yeah, if you haven't made it a goal to make it up to Magee Marsh or even the surrounding parks on the Lake Erie coast, you definitely need to. It doesn't even have to be during the biggest week. I know a lot of people think that it's really busy, and it is. It can be overwhelming. You can even come the week before, the week after. There's still going to be tons of opportunity, tons of birds, lots of new ones for you to see probably if you haven't seen them before. So you should definitely check it out.